everybody, VP here, and it's time for another delve into the darkest dungeon, which is exactly what we are going to do, folks. Let's get in here. Here we are, Prime. We are in week 2. Let's see what kind of mischief we can get into here in week 2 of the darkest dungeon.
Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade. Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in your choice of means.
He says so much. It's just enticing, I guess. I don't know. Maybe enticing's not the right word. But anyways, let's just go ahead and embark. We got these guys. See with the little beer mugs on them. That means they are not available to adventure at the moment. So all we got is the OG hero, Paco, Nacho, and Guaco. So I think we are going to start a party with these guys. The only problem I'm seeing here is I don't have a healer. This guy doesn't really heal. He's kind of a debuffer, if you will, but he doesn't really heal. Now, you don't necessarily need a heal to go into the dungeons, but let's be honest, it's easier and just easier if you do have it. But let's check the stagecoach, see if we have any healers available here. Neither of these guys are healers. Let's see, you are a antiquarian, you are another sort of debuffer. Reveal stealth. He does heal 1-to-1. He can heal 1 hit point. I'm sure if that crits, he can heal like 2 or 3. But he's not really a good healer to have, a solid healer to have on your team. And of course, the Jester's not bad. They don't heal necessarily, but they do. Except this one doesn't. He has a battle ballad, so he can buff all my party, or he can do a little bleed effect to people. This guy's really about the bleeding. He's all about the bleeding, really. But who knows? Maybe we don't need a healer. Maybe we don't need a healer, guys. We do have all these 3 guys here. They're pretty good. Let's just go with it. Let's go with it. This is the darkest dungeon. You have to take different risks. Risk versus rewards, guys. And the only thing that's open right now is the ruins. Oh, look at all these quests for the ruins. Look how many quests we've opened up. So we got the OG hero, we got Paco, and the 2-spot. Actually, I think this guy is a better 2-spot guy, and we can move Paco back there. We'll bring Baco in there, and we'll put Guaco in the back, right? He can do stuff in the back. He can do a Noxious Blast. He can do Plague Grenade. He cannot do his Incision, and he can shuffle and stun the enemy. So we'll try this. We're going at it with no healer, guys. No healer this time. It is a short map. Apprentice level 1 goals are to explore 90% of the rooms. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You'll get 3,000 gold, 3 crests, and a survival guide. A common trinket that gives me plus 10% scouting chance, plus 10% trap disarm chance, but you lose 1 speed. So there you go. The good and the bad always comes along with your darkest dungeon experience. But let's go ahead and do this. We're going to test ourselves in the mad realm of our fallen ancestor. We're going to take note of how the creatures have taken over, but we're not going to delve too far. It's a short dungeon, apprentice level 1. Let's do this. Provision up. Excuse me. Since we don't have a healer, it might be a good idea to get some food in here, because at least the food will heal us a little bit if we need to. We'll go with 12. We'll go with 12. That might be a bad idea, but we'll go with that. I am getting shovels. I always like to get shovels. Let's get some of the... Oh, we already had 1 of those, so that gives us 2. See, every once in a while the dungeon will start you with stuff in your backpack already. So we have holy water and anti-venom, 2 anti-venom. Let's get 3 let's get 4 anti-venom. And then we'll get, definitely get some, we'll get all the bandages we can for all that bleed damage. That'll soak up the bleed damage for us. And we'll get torches. We're going to get torches to keep the light fairly bright. I don't know how many we necessarily need. Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll get a couple keys. Probably don't even need 2 keys. Very rarely do I find stuff with keys. In medium dungeons, I might find one thing with a key, but I always hate to be in a dungeon and then find that I need an item, then I don't have the item. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. That is kind of a pain in the butt. Is 12 food going to be enough? This is what I need to know. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. The OG hero, Paco Chaco Guaco. Let's just go in there and get this done. The ruins bear all the signs of your ancestors' frenzied digging. What were they digging for? There's digging and digging and digging. Is there supposed to be treasure on the bottom? Guess that's what happened. They dug too deep. And when they dug too deep, they uncovered the dark portal.
The halls of your lineage once familiar.
Okay.
Now, foreign.
Yes, very foreign. Okay, right-click on a hero's image or portrait at any time to bring up a detailed panel showing all of the hero's quirks, skills, and resistances. Yes, we have been doing that in the last 2 videos, so that is nothing new. Let's go ahead and get scouting. Nice that we get to start off with a little scouting here. So look at that. We got a curio and a trap coming up. Well, good thing I got trap, guys. And this is not a straightforward dungeon. And we have to explore 90% of the rooms, which means every room but one. So we kind of have to plan out our plan of attack here, which is going to be kind of tricky on this one, because I guess we go here, we could go up there, we could ignore this room right here and just go this way, but then we'd have to go down here and then back up. That's a lot of backtracking. Either way, it looks like they're going to stress us out with some backtracking here, so that could be problematic. But right now, here we are. This is the only place we have to move, so let's go there. Alright, what's this first curio coming up? Oh, not this thing. This is a, like, I'll click on it. It says the sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place a torch if you crave the void. I don't crave the void. I did try that one time, and just trust me, it doesn't end well. You fight a very big, nasty creature. We might try it. We'll have to try it at a later time, but these guys are beginning adventurers, so we're going to take it easy. We are going to take it easy for now, and look at that. Then we see that trap that we scouted out. My best trap guy, he has 40% traps, and my highwayman has 50% traps. This dude has 20%, and this guy has 20%. So yes, we want to go with the highwayman. Click on that. You betcha. You betcha. I like it when they succeed. They drop some stress. That's always good. It's always good if you want to try to get some crits in. And we're going to go ahead and keep the light as high as we can.
The light gains purchase,
yes.
spirits are lifted.
Yeah, they will be lifted.
Purpose is made clear.
Oh, our purpose is made clear, all right. But I just wanted to keep my guys, you know, give them every edge they can get. I know our treasure is going to be a little bit lower this way, but it is a new group of adventurers, so and we didn't get a scouting this time, so I don't even know what's down this next hall. But let's go down there. We'll find out. Hey, pouches are always nice. What do we got? 500 gold. All right, I'll take it. I will take that. Hey, and that's our first fight of the video. And they are surprised because the light is so high. They're like, what is going on? Normally I would mark something. Actually, I think I will mark the dude in the back. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull the dude in the back to us. Come hither. Has AC 90 damage, modifier minus 80%. I can pull 2 and mark the target. So we're just going to try to pull this guy forward, but he dodged because he's a little stinker. You're a stinker, you ugly bug. Alright, well, get rid of these maggots.
Executed
Maggot.
with impunity.
There we go. My maggot got rid of the maggots. Maggot. Alright, we're going to try to shoot this guy. This is the one I'm most worried about. Because he can do poison. He can do blights. These little guys, they do some stress damage and a little bit of damage. Physical damage, but they don't do a whole lot. Noxious Blast. That's all I can do with him right here. So, boom. Crit. He's taking 5 damage.
Great
per round, just like that. I love dots. Dots in this game are pretty awesome. I'm finding that the more I play it, the more I like the dots. Because you can just kill someone when their turn comes up, and it's fantastic. Alright, moving along. Let me get back to the map here. Alright. What else do we got in this corridor? Oh, it's getting a little darker. We are at plus stress, plus monster crits. We still get dodge scouting, and we can still surprise monsters. Once again, I think I'm just going to turn the light up. Let's just make sure our guys can succeed. Or at least have every advantage possible. Oh, nothing in this room either. Let's scout. Alright, that's an empty room. That's an empty room too. This is a move to this room. Room battle with treasure. Yeah, this is a room battle with treasure. That's where I want to go. Screw this room. This is the one we're going to leave out. So we'll go here, down here, and we'll have to backtrack, which my guys won't like. Whenever you try to backtrack with guys, they start getting stressed out sometimes. But I think they fixed that recently. I remember it being way worse than it is now when I first started playing this game. This is an urn. Sometimes it has treasure in it. Hey, Plague Doctor, check that out. You're a doctor. You have the ability to sift through the ashes of the deceased. The hero contracts a deadly disease, but he resisted. That's good. That is good. See, most of the stuff in this game is bad, and we're already facing hunger. The exertions of adventure have produced a growing hunger amongst the party. Let's go ahead and eat 4 food. Gain a little bit of health. We didn't really need the health, but we'll take it. And before we go on the battle, just so I can improve my surprise, we're just going to go high torch.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
We will follow it right into this fight is what we'll follow it into. Alright. Are they surprised? Huh, no surprise. Well, shucks. Alright, I'm just going to get rid of these. Both of these guys are stress causers. This guy's a little bit more. I think he causes a little more stress even than this guy does. But, bam! Ooh, yeah! Back to the pit! Fiend! We'll go ahead and bring them forward if we can. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, yeah. I love getting the enemy party out of position, because then their attacks are weaker. Now what do we want to do, though? Do we want to... let's just do a noxious blast on him. Does it get the blight? Oh, he resisted the blight. Oh, he resisted. Ah, son of a gun. That's okay. 15 stress, just like that. Yeah. He's a little less effective there, but he still can do his mean attacks, so... only guy that hasn't gone yet is this dude, but I can't attack him with my friend here, so we'll just go for the guy that's already wounded, the stress causer.
Continue the onslaught.
Yeah.
Destroy.
Bump in the night. Oh. Skeletons are pretty good. They just do kind of light damage, so I don't worry about them too much. I will shoot him. This guy is actually more deadly, so let's go ahead and try to take him down first. Alright, let's get a noxious blast on him. What was this one? Disorienting. Oh, I can shuffle and stun them. That's not really great right now. 100% blight based, 100%. 4 points a round for 3 rounds. This is 5 points if it lands. So we're going to try to get that 5 points per round. Ooh, we got it. Nice. That is nice. Alright, this guy here, we'll just go ahead and attack him. Collect the bounty. Oh, I can't. I can't attack the bounty on him. This guy's going to take 5 damage, but he's got 6 hit points, so let's just kill him. That's fine. We'll do it that way if we have to. Zealous Accusation is... I think I can clear these bodies out so I can bring this guy forward. We're going to find out anyways. Boom! Well, I cleared one of the bodies out. That's good. At least it's in range of me attacking now. You can't bump me in the night. Shoot this guy. Take that bonehead. Alright. Clubbing me. Go ahead and club me. I will noxious blast you. He is blighted, which means he's probably going to die for sure. next turn if we don't kill him before that. So that is a good thing. But let's see if we can smite him, and we have. You have been smited, Mr. Skeleton.
Can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yeah, they can be felled and beaten and all sorts of nasty things. We'll do whatever we have to get the treasures of this,
If
our
only
lost
treasure
realm.
could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Well, sometimes otherworldly corruption is okay, Mr. Narrator. Alright, so now we're going to do the little jog down here. We did scout this, so there should only be... it's another urn. Hey, Doctor. Why don't you go sifting through our bodies of our ancestors? Nothing of ashes inside. Well, doggone it. Sometimes you can find treasure in those. Those are usually a pretty safe bet, but as you can see the last time, we did almost get diseased from it. Just assume that anything in this game that you can click on is going to be bad. Because it usually is. I've found that some things are not as bad as others. Well, this is a motley crew here. This guy's a crazy stressed person, and this guy's a crazy stressed guy. This guy does a lot of damage, and this guy's just a skeleton. So, let's try to take out the madman. Ooh, that was a good hit. Alright, you go, OG hero. Now, here's a question. Do I, no, we're going to Grape Shot Blast. Yeah, because that should take this guy out. And I can do damage on these guys, too, a little bit. So, BAM!
Confidence surges as the
Nice.
enemy crumbles.
They are debuffed. I'm going to go with that Noxious Blast again. Or do I want to stun the guy in the back? He's the guy that does the most damage. This guy does stress. Let's see. And I shuffle them. Shuffling them might not be bad because I could bring him forward. Let's try that. Oh, he's been shuffled and stunned. So he's slightly less effective in this slot, if I remember. Gets a bayonet jab or something to that effect. If I pull him forward, that's going to put him back in the back into the prime attacking position. So let's just try to kill this guy. This guy's low on health. Try to finish him off, but I did not do it. Tempting Goblet. Haha! I have dodged. You can't get Paco with a tempting goblet. You'll have to try better than that, fiend. Bayonet jab. Ooh. Yeah, see, that's not as bad as his shoot you in the face. Shoot you in the chest thing that he does. I think we're going to go with a Grape Shot Blast. I can catch all three of these guys. That should kill this dude and do some damage to these other guys. But the other two dodged. Well, that happens. Yeah, 15 more stress on him. I'm going to have a Noxious Blast this guy. He's at 10% blight, so he's not too high of resistance. Okay, cool. We got that 5 damage per round on him. That's a good thing to have. And we're just going to attack him. I may not even need that 5 damage per round because we just took him out with my Bounty Hunter. Yeah. Take that, Bounty Hunter. Now this guy can't really do anything from this slot here except attack the dead bodies. I can make myself marked so that he will try to attack me if he can. That might not be a bad thing. I think my buddies can finish him off, so let's get a little protection on us. We're marked and we're buffed. Alright. Get a Noxious Blast. Actually, let's stun him. I just don't want him shooting, so I'm going to stun you, my friend. That works too. I stun him and bring him forward. So he was stunned, so he had to take his turn to break the stun, and now he's close enough to smite him with the OG hero, my Crusader. Bounty Hunter Baco's following it up. A little smack right there. And then I think my buddy here should be able to finish him off. We'll just open vein on him. There we go. Boom!
A trifling victory. But a
Trifling?
victory nonetheless.
Trifling? Why is it trifling? You're a trifling narrator is what you are. Trifling victory. I'll take my victories when I get them, and they won't be trifling. They'll be great. Great victories. Alright, it's a bookcase, guys. Hey, Plague Doctor. Guaco. He's the new recruit, right? We just got this guy not too long ago, and we're giving him the workout. He's going through phasing here. Hazing, I should say. So yeah, check out that bookcase, Guaco. A bookshelf full of old leather-bound books. Yeah, go ahead. The passages are unsettling. Of course they are. Of course they are, because this is the darkest dungeon. Very few good things come from these things. But that's not true. Sometimes you can get good stuff from that. It's always worth trying. It did give him a little more stress. Whatever. My light is at 76. We're about to go into a room that... I don't know what's in this room, so... we're going to bring the light back up 100% just to give my characters a little bit more of an advantage. And there's nothing in here, so... that was I would say it's a wasted trip, but we have to explore 90% of the rooms, so we had to do that anyways. Now we just have to walk back all the way back past the places we've already been through. So walking back down the aisle, see a little stress happens when you backtrack. Adventurers don't like to backtrack for whatever reason. Alright, we have a trap right here. Hey, was it this guy? No, it wasn't. It was the Highwayman. The Highwayman is the trap guy. Alright. Yeah, look, he lost 8 stress from doing that, so that's a good thing. Getting rid of traps eases the stress on people. Now, see, we were already through here, but so that trap was still there. I don't know if they spring back up or if just random traps appear after you've been through a hallway, but in any case, we overcame it, and we are hungry again, so we're going to go hit eat. That's good, because my bounty hunter was looking a little tepid there. It's a little tepid. Moving back in. Yep, we've been to this room. Only way to go is into this place. Down the corridor. The corridor in the darkest dungeon. Okay, these things... I've had mostly bad experiences with these things. But you know what? Hey, it's hazing season, and Guaco, you're the new guy. Check it out. Yeah, go ahead, check that out. Oh, hey, you found loot.
Packs laden with loot.
Yeah.
Are often low on supplies.
Well, there is that, but we're doing pretty good on loot there, Mr. Narrator guy. Yeah, usually those things are bad. Now, this is just going to be a torch. These are usually pretty safe to click on. You get a torch. Sometimes you even get some gold coins out of that too, but so those are usually pretty safe to click on, especially if you need torches. And then, yeah, we'll go through the door. What do we got? Nothing. Alright, I'm liking this. That just means we got to get to this next room. And the next room is empty, so I think mission accomplished. We got a trap to go through and another curio up here. So we'll see what that consists of. Oh, these things. I love these things. These things are one of the more safer things to click on, I find anyways. Usually it gets rid of some stress, so... Guaco! It's hazing season, Guaco. Check this altar of light. A small, holy altar seems out of place against the backdrop of corruption. It does, so why don't we check that out. Soothing pale light engulfs the hero. He gets buffed. Plus 20% damage until we camp, but you don't camp in short dungeons. You just keep on walking, and there's the trap we knew was here from the scouting. Check it out. Boom. Yeah, get a little stress there. Look at it, my stress is doing pretty good on these guys. Guaco, the rookie, he's just a little stressed out, but like I said, he's the rookie. These other 3 guys, they've been through it. They've been through the ringer already. Well, they've been through one adventure, one dungeon. Alright, let's just, you know what? We're at low light, but we got so much space here that I'm just going to go in here. I think the room is empty if it's scouting tells me correctly. It is! Just like that, quest complete. Yes! Oh, I meant to click on quest complete and leaving the hamlet. But in that case, you just hit the little symbol there. Yes!
Corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Yeah, they feel a little familiar now. They sure do. Not a bad run, guys. Not a bad run. Let's see. We got 6,300 gold. We got 3 crests and a trinket. And, of course, we got 4 deeds and 4 crests here. So, yep. Now, this is where we always get This is where it always turns bad. Open these little masks thinking you're going to get something great, and it's usually something bad. So let's see what happened to the OG hero. Oh, how about that? He got something good. Healer's Gift, plus 20% healing skills while camping. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll take that. How about Paco? What you get, buddy? Oh, he got a bad and a good. Dacnomania. He is obsessed with killing. That's not too bad. In game terms, it basically means sometimes he'll just attack by himself, and he'll attack whatever he wants to. So, not too bad as far as negative quirks go, so I'll take it. And then he got the positive quirk of Clotter. It's plus 15% bleed resist. That's really good. We'll take that as well. And as you can see here, their levels have went up just slightly. And we will return to town. Medical ward treatments.
She has paid dearly for her freedom.
Yes, she has.
Better than this place.
She deserves better than this place. But this is what happens every once in a while. After you're completing quests, I think they're random too. I did notice that they happen when you complete quests though too. But yeah, it's like a random event. In this case, it's a desert wind, a sandstorm of rumors, and half-truths swirl around the newcomer. So a newcomer has come to the town. What does she want? She is a shield breaker, and I can actually recruit her right now, as you can see here. I love shield breakers. They do really good stuff. I'll usually use the Adder's Kiss here, which blights a target, does damage and blights a target, and then she backs up one spot. And then when she's in that second slot, she can do Pierce, which moves her forward one slot, and it does pretty good damage, I found, usually. So that's a nice little combo that she can use back and forth. Only problem is in the second slot you need a guy who can do stuff in the first and second slot, since this person will displace whoever's there. Alright, and we also have Impale. Oh, that's nice. If she's in the front slot, she can attack all 4 targets, and its damage modifier is minus 60%, so that's not too bad. And then this one up front, I don't think I've used this before. Serpent Sway. First 3 positions, she can move herself forward. She gets 2 blocks, and I believe that just basically turns damage into a block, so that's pretty cool. And then she also gets 1 speed when she does that, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. It's a nice little kit to have. Nice little kit to have. And then down here is her camping skills. You only go camping if you're doing a medium dungeon or longer, medium or bigger dungeon, I should say. Short dungeons don't let you use your camping stuff, but these do basically, you know, just things to kind of help you out. In this case, she gives all companions armor piercing plus 15% for 4 battles. That's really good, especially if you're going up against heavily armored foes. Adder's Embrace can only do to herself plus 20% blight skill chance and plus 20 blight resist for 4 battles. That's good. Keeps her from it helps her to blight people, and then helps her avoid blights as well. And then she has Encourage, which she can minus 15 stress to 1 companion, which is good to have in those longer adventures, which I'm sure we will see soon enough. Alright. Pour. Pour?
She mesmerizes her prey before the final strike.
Oh, mesmerize. Yeah, why don't you mesmerize me? Oh my goodness. I want her to be poor though. Bako, Guaco, Nako. Do we go with the Akko theme? Or do we go with something befitting of her her intoxication? What's fitting of her intoxication? How about I don't know. Let's go. Okay, Poor. I don't like Poor. Let's go Pope. Pi. She will be Pi. She will be 3.14 Pi. Welcome to the party, Pi. Welcome to the party. You can do your sand twirling, killing, snake biting, whatever it is you do, my friend. Do it with us, and we will be grateful. All right, Guaco. Is that 3 stress? I don't really need to actually put any of these guys in stress reliefs yet. What did we unlock? Oh, the Nomad Wagon got a new trinket. Oh, wait, what does it say? Oh, I can upgrade the Nomad Wagon. I don't usually upgrade this Nomad Wagon because, I mean, the trinkets are way overpriced, and as I said, most trinkets are just bad. Like plus 20% move resist and -1 speed means you go slower in the round, and it's 5,000 gold right now. I mean, I could afford these, but I don't know. I just find them very, very overpriced and not terribly useful, to be honest with you. But I will use them when I get them, but I'm not going to pay for them. Now, I can increase the number of trinkets available here, or I can reduce the trinket cost by 10%. So once you get this up here to level 4, then these trinkets become a little more affordable. But until that point, they're just, I don't know, just bad. All right, they're showing us the guild.
Make no mistake. We will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
They must be ready indeed. Alright, upgrading the guild allows for training of advanced skills to heroes. Yeah, this basically lets you upgrade your skill levels. So all my skill levels are level 1 right now, but once I get this, and once these guys get enough experience, we can upgrade their stuff if I allow them to do that here. And again, training regimen reduces the cost of skill training by 10%. I usually like to try to get the training regimen up before I even start working on this other stuff. I might go ahead and get the skill upgrade to rank 2 just to have it available to us. But until that point, I won't.
Blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
Yes, we are ready to make weapons of war. And like the guild skill abilities that get upgraded here, at the blacksmith shop, we can upgrade our weapon and armor abilities. So that's what this is. The only thing I can really upgrade here is the furnace for 4 deeds and 4 crests. Reduce the cost of weapons and armor upgrades by 10%. I don't even have level 2 weapons yet, so I don't know if it's really worth it at this point to do any of these. I would rather get my stress relievers upgraded if possible. How do we got here? What do we got here? Alright, 4 for 5. Increase stress recovery in the cloister. Increase stress recovery in the transept. And increase the stress recovery in the penance hall. Let's upgrade our prayer facilities, shall we? May the Lord be blessed. May the Lord be blessed. And then my next ability requires 8 busts. And then I can reduce the treatment cost in here by 16%. So that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I don't know if we want to throw some... Oh, I had to... Okay. The sanitarium is locked right now, so I can't get in there yet. But the sanitarium is the one place where you go to get rid of bad quirks that you pick up. Alright, that is where you go to pick up the bad... Get rid of the bad quirks that you pick up in the game. Alright, guys, I think that'll do it for now. Week 3. What exactly happened? Let's check.
Know the tragic extent of my failings.
Somewhere there's a sign that tells me, like the news of the day. There it was. Hear ye, hear ye. Oh, it didn't really tell me any news, but I noticed Chaco was missing. What happened to Chaco? He's gone, guys. Chaco is missing. That's what that red question mark means. He's unavailable at this point. Usually that means he's wandered off because he did some stress relief and just got carried away. And he'll come back in a couple of sessions. So Chaco is missing in action. We picked up Pi. That should be pretty good. Nobody's really stressed out right now, so I don't really need to help them do any of, do any of that. So that is it, guys. Thank you once again. This has been another episode of The Darkest Dungeon. Remember to comment and like if you like the video, of course. And if you'd like to see more of these videos, yeah, give it a like. Thumbs up, subscribe if you like, and if you haven't yet. And yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, guys. This is VP. I am signing off. We'll see you later, and hey, keep on gaming.